All right, we now want to turn to the latest developments in a story that we first told you about back in March. You may remember Two on Your Side was there on site at a property in Allentown when a trespasser jumped into an abandoned home right there on St. Louis Place, which has certainly caused a lot of problems for neighbors for over a decade. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. That property is now on the market, but as Two on Your Side's Andy Payton explains, the asking price is a little surprising.
Buffalo is a hot housing market. In Allentown, maybe one of its most sought-after neighborhoods. But despite everything an Allentown address comes with, the current asking price of $949,000 for 2 St. Louis Place is a little startling for some.
There's needles all around it. There's people yelling. There's drunks. There's homeless people.
For nearly a decade, 2 St. Louis Place has stood abandoned, boarded up, and has been a magnet for criminal activity, with documents obtained from the city showing police have been called to the property 88 times in the last 15 years for drugs, trespassing, and even a dead body in 2020.
Hey.
Back in March, we saw one of these calls firsthand.
It seems the city doesn't want you to be here.
Okay, so, all right.
When we encountered a trespasser entering the home shortly before police arrived and took him into custody. The property's neglect leading to the owner Charles Dubucky's arrest back in April for outstanding housing court warrants. And now, just over a month later, Two on Your Side has confirmed that Dubucky has placed the house on the market with an asking price of close to $1 million, currently making it the highest listed property in Allentown when compared to others on Zillow, and more than twice the price of another house currently listed on that same street.
I believe that that's a farce by Charles Dubucky, who's going to then try to parade it in court and say, look, I'm actively trying to sell it. I just can't get any buyers.
Councilman Mitch Nowakowski tells me this property needs to get out of Dubucky's hands, but says the only way that happens is if the court takes matters into their own.
The court needs to step in and force him to sell or show that he has the money to remediate the properties.
Now, we attempted to reach out to Charles Dubucky, the owner of this property, as well as the listing agent, but they declined to comment. Scott and Mary Alice Dubucky appeared in housing court today, and his legal battle with the city is still ongoing. On your side in the studio, Andy Payton, Channel 2 News.